Hello, Bulls. I'm Bad Oliva.
And I'm Gabriela Gonzalez. Welcome to our April edition of the Brickell Breakdown. Your monthly session is on campus and around our city.
From breaking headlines to creative highlights, we'll be your guide to the stories, the people, and the ideas shaping our community.
Here's a glimpse of what we have in store for you today.
A running club that does more than just a run.
Then, a bookstore experience that is changing our perspectives.
After that, a look into our graduating seniors.
And last, we have a special package done during FSPA.
I miss FSPA.
So do I.
All this here and more on the Brickell Breakdown.
And we're just getting started.
Gabby, did you know that in Tuesdays we have a Brickell running club?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Brickell Run Club, #1 run club on the planet.
As night falls, Brickell streets are filled not just with nightlife, but with runners embracing the city's energy. Here, health and community aren't an afterthought, they're a lifestyle. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m., locals meet for the Brickell Running Club.
I think living in Miami actually is a direct reminder on a daily basis that we've got to be outside, we've got to be healthy, we got to exercise, and in some cases we got to look the part.
The Brickell Running Club isn't just about running, it's about people. After each run, members linger to chat, laugh, and reconnect with friends, turning fitness into a social community experience.
A lot of energy, an incredible atmosphere. A lot of people from all over the city. Overall, it's a very cool experience. An incredible reasons on Tuesdays to get up with motivation and say, today I'm going to run.
Hope that people use this club as a springboard to inspire more people to get out, enjoy their community, connect with others, and basically take a moment to appreciate where they live and the people around them.
For Bullseye's Media, reporting from Brickell, I'm Bad Oliva.
Wow, that's so cool. We should totally go on that run together.
Right, but what if we do something more recreational, like reading a book?
Huh, that's interesting. Let's look at this next package.
Books and Books, a bookstore opened in 1982 by Mitchell Kaplan, a site dedicated to distributing knowledge and providing accessibility to literature. However, recent Florida legislature instituted for the banning of books in classrooms and libraries has sparked dissent amongst reading enthusiasts. From the eyes of regular visitors of the Coral Gables Books and Books location, the laws implemented do nothing but harm. When asked their opinions on the book ban, they stressed nothing more than the importance of books for children.
Books give you an opportunity to discover, whether you're discovering the rest of the world or if it's self-discovery. It's still discovery, and that's important.
The more we limit kids' access to that, we're, I think, inhibiting their emotional intelligence and how they're able to relate to different people. And I think just reading in general is really important.
They think, literature is going to not help them understand other perspectives, and just want one homogenized view that they think that they can control their children's learning process by banning a book.
I think it's a scapegoat from larger things to go after the arts, to go after books. I think if you're so afraid of knowledge, that's a bigger problem.
Nonetheless, the restriction of books has shined a light and emphasized the importance of continuing to read. Reporting for Bullseye Media, I'm Mia Taninaka.
Gabby, that looks really interesting.
It does, but I'm kind of thirsty.
Right?
We'll be right back after this short break.
I wonder how these seniors are doing now.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing that Jim Barrera shows us how.
As spring brings a season of growth and new beginnings, seniors are preparing to leave behind the familiar and step into a brand new chapter. From excitement to uncertainty, students and staff share what this time of change really feels like.
I think what scares me the most really is just like the amount of freedom I have. Like you can do basically whatever you want, but you still have that responsibility of getting your credits done and all that stuff.
Looking back, many say the journey to this moment passed quicker than they ever imagined.
In the blink of the eye, I was in kindergarten and now I'm a senior, and it's crazy how I'm moving on to this next chapter and it all just passed by so fast.
Now they're looking ahead, ready to branch out and explore new opportunities in college.
I'm excited to experience a lot of extracurriculars, joining a bunch of clubs, playing a bunch of sports, so I'm excited for the opportunity.
Teachers say the biggest change ahead isn't academic. It's learning to navigate independence.
The biggest challenge, I would say, is the independence. Once you get to college, the majority of your professors are not going to remind you. They're going to say it once, you're going to come back to class, and if you forgot, that's on you. There's nobody that's going to be there to tell you, hey, you missed this specific assignment.
That's why skills like time management and organization are key to staying on track. But even in this season of growth, some students lose focus before the finish line.
Senioritis. Senioritis. We think that, oh, because we got accepted, because we committed to a school, that's it, we're good. Technically, you're not. Every school has the right to withdraw their acceptance.
For some seniors, change isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace.
Nothing is scaring me right now because it's change. Change is sometimes really good for you, as well as you never know what opportunities it can bring you.
As this year's seniors step into a new season of life, one thing is clear. While the future may be uncertain, they're ready to grow, change, and take it on. For Bullseye Media, I'm Jim Barrera. Back to you, Gabi and Dara.
How do you feel on being a senior next year?
I'm kind of scared, but it's going to be my last year at FSPA.
Right.
Let's look at this package that I did.
There is an election for a new governor this year, and it seems that no one is talking about it. Due to this, we discovered that this generation is facing problems in the way they receive news.
I try and stay updated, but it's kind of hard.
Not only is the speed of news making it difficult, but there are also lots of
misinformation out there. And I think social media, as much as it can bring you the news that you do need to know, it can also bring you misinformation and disinformation.
Because of social media, it is difficult for this generation to stay on track. Even though it does help people to find information, this is because
there's less of a culture for going to the news, but a lot of social media is replacing the news. So I get a lot of news from social media.
These problems with social media make people feel more uncomfortable talking about it.
Politics is like something that's kind of depressing, like I feel like.
The emotion around this is not the only reason people aren't talking about it though.
I don't talk about politics. I feel like it's a taboo subject.
And even though people aren't talking about it, that doesn't mean they aren't thinking about a career in politics.
I think a lot of our generation is going to go more into government, as I feel like there's less representation right now for us in the youth. So I feel more people are going to take the step up into that role.
As we face these problems, it can be difficult to stay positive, but it seems there are positives and negatives to each story. Signing off for Bullseye Media, this is Gabriela Gonzalez.
Well, that's all for today's edition of the Brickell Breakdown.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to stay connected.
And follow us for more updates
from us here in Brickell.
Have a great rest of your day and charge on Bulls.